For Abiola Ajidagba, water coming out of the tap is not for granted. Like everyone in her compound, her family had to dig a borehole to get water. The water has to be pumped and saved in a tank, which means having a generator for when power goes off.
It shouldn't be difficult, but our government, I don't know what they are doing. The Water Works Corporation, they just there. They cannot explain to us why we don't have water.
Access to water has long been a problem in the city of 20 million people. There's not enough government funding for the sector. Many people have to resort to drilling boreholes or relying on unsafe sources of water. Water cellars are a fixture in neighborhoods across the city. A jerry can on average goes for 15 cents. A medium-sized family needs at least 4 a day. It's a bill that adds up at the end of the month, and not everyone can afford it. Some opt for streams and rainwater. Overall water demand in the city is about 540 million gallons a day, but existing municipal water projects are only able to provide some 200 million gallons. The government says this has led it to partner with the private sector.
We must be able to develop existing water schemes. We're targeting 745 million gallons per day. That will cost about $3.5 billion US. No government can afford to fund that wholly on its own.
Water officials say they're not looking at privatization in the traditional sense, whereby the government divests its assets. But activists in Lagos are not happy with the new plans. Their concerns range from price hikes to what they say is the shutting out of civil society groups.
There must be transparency, there must be participation. Water belongs to the people, water is communally owned, and we say we should allow people to manage their own God-given resources.
Activists also argue that plans backed by the World Bank to privatize water in other parts of the world have resulted in poor service. Lagos is a city surrounded by water sources, including large lagoons, yet for decades municipal services have been unreliable. Many say it will take a lot for them to trust the government's promises that this time its plans would work. Rawya, Rageh, Jazeera, Lagos.